Hey everyone, Jagrif here, and I was fortunate enough to recently beat arcade mode hard with Fleet with the top medal, and I want to go through those replays to show sort of what I did and what strategies I came up with. This did take a lot of work. It was probably 5+ hours of runs before I finally got it. So let's start off. Zetterburn fight. So essentially what I like to do in this fight is just shoot the arrow, try to get an up throw into Nair combos. If Nair isn't going to land, I can also do up tilt and up air also work to rack up the damage, and then eventually either go for a deep edge guard if the situation presents itself, or you can just charge a down strong or an up strong somewhere, and Zetterburn tends to jump into it. You want to be as perfect as possible in this first fight because, you know, obviously this is our first one. We can restart it at any time. So anyway, that's it with that. Let's go on to the next one. And unfortunately, the replay system is not so clean right now on keyboard. I can't exit. Anyway, so let's look at our next fight, which is the 2v2. Kind of the same thing here. Do some early combos on one of them. Try to keep them separated because Raster can start messing up your combos, and you can get hit by the other player that you're not comboing. So I try to keep them separated if possible. See me shooting the arrows in the wrong direction. Luckily, Raster killed my Forsburn. And just try to rack up damage with some similar Nair combos. Here I'm just going for a bunch of charged up strongs. And that's kind of the theme of this whole run, is just rack up damage and go for charged strong attacks. The AI will just fall into them a lot of the time. Edge guarding is really great when it works, but sometimes it's a little bit less reliable. And it's really easy for them to get back to stage sometimes, even if you edge guard 4 or 5 times in a row. And it sometimes takes a while. Next is Ranno. This fight gave me probably the most trouble overall, like at least in the early stages. You see me trying to land some Nairs. But yeah, just to do those hit fall Nair combos. And here I'm going to get I got tongued. I think I get tongued again. Yes, I do. So yeah, I took a lot of unnecessary damage here. Definitely could be improved. But yeah, but eventually just do up air and the up air and the up air, and then charge up strong, and he falls right into it. So definitely luck is working in my favor. As I mentioned, I did do this over several hours of runs. But ultimately, that's the strategy. Just rack up damage and let them fall into a strong attack. All right, so the targets, I don't know if this is optimal, but I like to shoot the one on the left. You can't even see them in the replay. Then I get the one here. You could float to do that maybe more efficiently. I like to use Nair in the air because it's quite a bit quicker. Nair, Nair, and then Nair this one. I think I side special this one. Yes, Nair. I missed. And then Nair the last one. Oh, I missed. I almost lost the run here. I missed the Nair and I had to do the up special to kill it. So yeah, don't do that. That's pretty. I very easily could have just fallen off. And if you lose that stage, you lose like 2 minutes. It's basically an end. It's definitely an end of your run. Pretty sad when that happens. I had that happen once. All right, Maple is probably the next hardest fight because she can very easily just rack up a ton of damage, and if she has a mark on you, just like one strong attack could just end the run instantly. And you see me just charging strong attacks because Maple actually tends to run into the side strongs or the forward strongs quite a bit. I'm having trouble here comboing her. I like to combo her with up tilts and up airs. They tend to work pretty well against this bot. They don't drift very well. And then you see me just going for some up strongs, and she walks right into it. And that's the kill. Yeah, so that was a very, really fortunate Maple run. I don't think I had ever done anything better than that. I didn't play particularly well, but she just ran into my up strong. And that's all we need. Exploit the AI as much as possible. Next is the Arcanes. The Arcanes, I got a strat that's pretty reliable here, and that's just down strong when you're on the bottom. When you're on the stage and they're above you, down strong, and they'll fall right into it. And then if they're already on the ground, it's a little bit risky to do that, although I do it there. Because, yeah, it's risky because they can run up and down strong on you and potentially kill you. They did a lot of damage, actually. So outside of down strongs, I also like doing back airs and up airs. They can usually kill in just one. Oh my gosh, I got side stronged again. Yeah, so I could have just died there a couple of times. So that's why the down strong is a little bit risky since you're on the stage. Just doing back airs and up airs is definitely more reliable. I don't know why I'm charging that. I should just go hit him. I'm like super stressed at this point, I guess, because I know the run is really well. I'm playing terribly. But yeah, I end it with an up attack or up air. Let's do Kragg and Loxodont, our last two opponents. And at this point, basically any stray hit could just end the run. So I have to be very careful, make sure my combos are on point. You see the hit fall Nairs to rack up damage. I got hit by that. I should have not been standing on stage there or parried it if I was. Just trying to get some damage. I have had some really successful rounds against Kragg going for a deep edge guard and winning in like 10 seconds, but this run has been going so well, I knew that if I just like racked up damage and reliably killed him, I would win. So that's what I was going for here. I didn't want to go too deep because, like I said, one straight hit could end it, especially if I'm going for a super deep edge guard. And eventually just do a charged forward strong. He just walks right into it. Kragg's pretty vulnerable to those, and also up strong's a good way to end him after racking up some damage. And then finally we get to Lox, which it's pretty much played the same way as Kragg. Just rack up damage with some up throws, up airs, up tilts, and hit fall nairs. And you see me just doing that here. Just don't get hit by anything. Like, that hit would have killed me. And I think I'd shield another one in a little bit that would have killed me. Really fortunate he didn't grab, obviously. But once we get enough damage, you're going to see me start to go for some just charge strong attacks. And at this point, yeah, you probably realize this is just a very fortunate run. But this was the most reliable strategy I saw to play it. I definitely could be playing better, going off stage, applying more pressure. You see, I went for the win there with it up strong, a little risky. When the AIs are above you, they do tend to fall towards you, so you can pretty reliably land these. And that's all it took. Luckily, the parry was a little bit early. If we had timed that better, I would have just ended my run with the parry. But there it is. That's how I was able to beat Arcade Mode Hard with Fleet, getting the top medal. And so, hopefully, when they release the Abyss skins, this will be the requirement, and I'll get them instantly. At least that's why I spent so much time trying to do this. I have no idea if that's how it's going to work. But yeah, thanks for watching, and have a good one.